So why you created all these things, sir? But if I have some data, then only I can collect the properties and I can show to you. Otherwise, everything imagination and Mari that much of blind working not correct, and I created some images, some anchor tags like this. So start document dot the first property title, document dot title. So what is the use of this, sir? Document title is nothing but then your web page title. Document title is nothing but document means web page. Document title is nothing but an web page title. So what is the use of this property, sir? It returns the title of your web page, sir, as well as it is also helps to modify the title. We can access the title and we can modify the title. Both we can do. So first I'm accessing the title, sir. So retrieve my title. What is the current title of my web page, sir? DOM 1, sir. The DOM 1 is going to retrieving here. Next, first run this program. A line above HTML output, sir. Line below JavaScript DOM output come JavaScript. What it is showing, sir, now? DOM 1. We accessed the existing web page title. I want to modify it, sir. Reuse the same property. So document dot title equals to some AAA. Existing title is going to replacing. At the top of the screen, observe, sir, existing title replaced with AAA. So properties we know very well, sir. By using properties, we can access the data as well as we can modify the data. Both I shown. Next property, document.url. URL is capital letters, sir. Document.url. So what it is doing, sir? It returns the address of the URL. I mean, address of the page. On which page you are working, the current page URL it returns. Current working page URL, come address it returns. This is the address of your current page. Can I modify the URL, sir? No, sir. URL modification not possible. The capital letters, remember a meaning? The full name available in capital letters. What is meaning? Hmm? Concatenation. No idea, na? The full name available in capital letters. What is the significance or meaning? Sorry? URL full form ga sir. I'm asking. Name available in capital letter gada. That one, what is the meaning I'm asking? The title small letter available, URL emo capital letter available. What is the significance of capital letters? I'm asking. I'm not asking about URL. Huh? Non constant. Class, object, final. A pillar side, how many candidates are there? Three, huh? One, two, third candidate. Okay. So URL returns the address of the current page, sir. So this is we displayed on the screen. So title property user to access the title, URL property user to access the URL. But title you can modify, sir. That I already proved also. URL you can't modify. Next, document dot another property. Document dot head. Document dot head. What it is doing, sir? The head it returns the reference. Head tag is returns the reference. Whose references are? Head tag reference it returns. Head tag reference. Head property returns the reference of the head tag. Head tag reference, how it is possible, sir? Actually, not tag reference, sir. Yesterday, last onwards, I'm explaining. Today, starting also. Every tag we have one object. But a head tag, head object is available compulsory. That head tag object reference it returns. That in simple sentence, I'm calling head tag reference head tag. Actually, what I have to pronounce are head tags objects reference it returns. The long shortcut. Like yesterday, last explanation that only today's first explanation also same point. So tag, this tag object is created by the browser already. That object address I need, sir. Why you need my address, sir? Because I want to access your data. I want to access you. So your content I want to access. So I need your reference. See this one? Constant h equals to document dot head. Now what is this h, sir? Reference variable. What it maintains the reference of the head equivalence to offset. It maintains the reference of the head equivalence to offset. Sir, objects is there or not? There is no objects, huh? Huh? Okay. We what to do, sir? One option, try to understanding. Not possible understanding and by hearting in a second optional. Hmm? Because objects concept completed and yesterday I said that one every tag equivalence to class available, class equivalence to object available, and upon detail I can give an information. మళ్ళీ హెడ్ ట్యాగ్ ఆబ్జెక్ట్ రిఫరెన్స్ రిటర్నింగ్ సార్ అంటే ఇటు చూస్తున్నారు మళ్ళీ అది ఇంక నేనేం చేస్తున్నా సో బై హార్ట్ ఇట్ సార్ దట్ ఈస్ ద సెకండ్ ఆప్షన్ ది స్టేట్మెంట్ హెడ్ ట్యాగ్ రెఫరెన్స్ అండ్ సో ఐమ్ ప్రింటింగ్ దట్ హెచ్ సార్. The H is belongs to which class? A class name is going to displaying the system. So what is the class name, sir? HTML head element class. HTML head element class. Next, similarly, body tag object, sir. We'll get the object of body tag also. B and print the B, sir. It displaying HTML body element class. The body tag object. Next one, images objects, sir. I document dot images, print I, sir. Images, what it returns, sir? Images returns the collection object. Collection object it returns. Which collection, sir? HTML collection. Why suddenly collection comes, sir? ఇక్కడ pronunciation observe, sir. ఇది head, body, but this is not image, images. అంటే more than one image. Yes, sir, I have two images here. But when I call the images property, that returns these all images objects. It returns all image tags objects. That number of objects returning at a time is not possible, sir. They follows internally arrays support. And how many images tags available, that number of objects created, and all these objects stores into one array. That array returns the returned array I stored into this I. So array contains internally objects. That is called as the collection object, a group of objects stored under the same reference variable. Group of objects stored under the same reference variable. మరి image objects where it is available, sir? If you open this collection object inside image objects are available. But when I print the I, what it is showing, sir? HTML collection only showing. Now similarly, I want to get the objects of all hyperlinks, sir. Links property available. So when you call the document.links, it returns all anchor tags come hyperlinks objects. Again in the collection format only. Again in the collection format only. A collection reference stores into this H variable. Next one, forms. Document.forms. It is also returns all the form tag objects. But actually now my current program, I don't have any forms set. It returns the blank. But collection, it is also HTML collection. Why, sir? Yes. Whenever the yes is available or whenever the plural pronunciation is available, compulsory collections are dealing. Whenever the singular pronunciation available, sir, direct object to direct reference. And all these are the indirect references. Because our every reference variable maintains the collection object address. Collection object maintains inside your arrays object, your images object. How the formation is coming, sir? The collection objects, sir. There are cells available here. The anchor tag object, first anchor tag object, second anchor tag object, third anchor tag object. First anchor tag object address stored here. Second anchor tag object address stored here. Third anchor tag object address is stored here. So this is anchor tag object, anchor tag object, anchor tag object, and this is collection object. A collection object address is returns to our reference variable H. Is general processor internal. So whenever the collection pronunciation I used, sir, this type of internal managing is going on. This is collection object. Collection object inside your tags objects are available. Collection object address returns to your program. So by using this address, we are jumping to collection. By using the collection, we are going to accessing our arrays. How to access these objects, sir? Array style, collection of 0, collection of 1, collection of 2. And arrays, how we are going to handling 0, 1, the same pattern we have to follow. So these are the 7 properties, sir. Title, URL, head to body, images, link, forms. Title URL is nothing special, sir. These 5 is the useful for us. And all these 5 properties returns the objects of corresponding tags, come elements. Once if you got that object, by using that object address, we can operate the tags. So why we are collecting these addresses, sir? Other 2-3 programs after you will get that idea. Up to that, collect, store, collect, store, collect, store. That's all. HTML collection, HTML collection, HTML collection. And inside that, what we have, I want to check it, sir. Open the console, sir. First, I created the head object, H object. H object inside what we have, sir. This is we have. Next, B object I created. This is we have in B object. Next, I created the I object. This is I object. 0 cell first image available, first cell second image available. Next, I created L links object, 3 anchor tags. 0 cell first anchor tag, next anchor tag, next anchor. So 3 anchor tags, 3 objects. 3 objects are stored in the 3 cells. And the last one, F, it's an empty object, sir. Blank object. Why, sir? Right now in my program, form tags not available. So form tags not available, got to form tag object creation is not possible. Then it returns an empty collection. It returns an empty collection. But in hyperlinks object, 3 hyperlinks available, sir. But if I want to access any particular hyperlink, sir, just follow your array style. So collection of 0, example 1 link stored. Collection of 1, example 2 link stored. Collection of 2, example 3 link stored. మన HTML data only storing there, sir. Yes, sir. HTML data is stored in the form of object. How it is possible, sir? Recently, we created a book object. Book details stored in the form of object. Student details stored in the form of object. Employee details stored in the form of object. Those objects are these objects. Then what about the other tags, sir? Other tags, we don't have any option, sir. If 5 tags only, they provided like this. Head tag, body tag, image tag, hyperlinks, forms. But division, paragraph, H2, button, input, something, sir. The tags, we don't have any predefined options. Then what to do, sir? By using special methods, we should request the browser. I need paragraph tag object, browser creating and giving. You don't need to create, ask the browser. A browser, I need paragraph object. Browser, I need division object. Browser, I need button object. A browser, I need H1 object. 100% returns, but you should ask properly. So how it is possible, sir? For that, we have to introduce the methods. Now methods I'm going to introduce. Document object methods. So for testing of those methods also, we need a basic code, sir. Compulsory minimum code required. Uh, H1 tag ID equals to head1 hello world. So input type equals to radio. Name equals to some color. Representation is red color. One more radio. Name equals to color. Green. Blue. So 3 radio buttons, 3 labels, 1 H1 tag. Next, 1 paragraph tag. So this is our HTML part. But now I want to get the objects of these tags. Radio button object required, sir. Can I write the document.radio directly, sir? That's not available, sir. But I need H1 tag object, sir. Can I write the document.h1 directly, sir? Not available. I need some label object, sir. Can I write the document.label directly, sir? Not available. 5 items available. Except the 5 remaining any element come tag object you required, you should use the methods compulsory. So in that the one of the method is get element by ID. Document.get element by ID. What is the use of this method, sir? Get the element object. The method meaning is get the element object. Whose element objects, sir? ID attribute. So we have to specify some ID attribute here. Which tag ID attribute you mention here? The tag object it returns. So get the element objects by using the ID attribute. So now I'm going to writing here quotations head 1. Quotations and head 1. What happens, sir? It returns the object of H1 tag. It returns the object of H1 tag. Why H1 tag only, sir? Because I mentioned the ID here, head. Head 1 is whose ID, sir? H1 ID. So it returns the H1 tag object. Simple thing. I want to store that object, sir. Yes, you can write here. H or H1. You can take directly H1, no problem. But which ID we can write, sir? Any HTML tag ID we can write. Which tag object you want to get it, the tag. H1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 paragraph strong, EM, span, italic, bold, underline, superscript, subscript, pre-tag, UL tag, LI tag, OL tag, anchor tag, image tag, table tag, TR, TH, TD, input, button, select, option. You know, around 70 plus tags, you know, sir. 70 plus tags, any ID you can write. So object created an auto, we are testing once again. Print H1. What it is printing, sir? The HTML heading element. HTML heading element. Class DOM class. Internal operations I said it, that is the DOM class. But this H1, sir, object of the H1 tag. Tags point of view. DOM point of view, sir. It's an object of the HTML element to class object. DOM side I am the class object. HTML side I am the tag object. Yesterday's last explanation, this point only, sir. Tag equivalence to class available. Class required the object. Actually, it is an object of the class, but the class is not visible anywhere for us. Then only what I am saying, sir, it's an object of the tag. Tag when I clearly mentioned that one. That only I'm continuing. Next one. 3 radio buttons available. With the 3 radio buttons object, I need at a time, sir. If you need separate object, either go for ID attribute once again. But a 3 radio buttons at a time I need, sir. Possible. Common name is there, kada? Name equals to color. We have name method also available. How the ID method is available, same way name method is there. Get elements by name. The get element by ID. This is get elements by name. Yes, why it will come, sir? General reason, sir. Because name may contains multiple tags. Same name may have multiple tags. But IDs, sir, IDs generally not repeating one ID used by the only one tag only. One ID used by the one tag only. Then only just element and this is elements. IDs no repeating, no chance to repeat actually. Names repeating. So they are saying like this. What is that name, sir? Color. So whose tag name is color? Whose tag name attribute is color? Those all tag objects returns. How that number of objects comes at a time, sir? Collection. Collection. A diagram explained a few minutes back. Same. 3 radio buttons, 3 objects created. These 3 objects stored inside one collection. The collection returns to your program. R radio. Who is the R, sir? Radio button object or collection object, sir? Collection object. R is collection object. Collection object inside 3 sub-objects available. Those all are the radio buttons object. The radio button actually input to tag objects. But if I print this R, what happens, sir? Class name showing, sir. But like as last example, HTML collection not comes. And directly HTML collection not printing, sir. But what it is printing, sir, and HTML collection subordinate available list and printing. List. It is also collection, one special category. Node list. Well, who is this node list, sir? One of the collection. List is one of the collection. Second one is the set. Two types of collections basically, sir. One is the list, second one is the set, SET set. These are the two subordinates of the collections. Next one, constant followed by L equals to document dot elements followed by tag name. What is meaning, sir? I want to get the objects to whom, sir? So and so tag. So and so tag. Directly tag name you can write. But why S is comes, sir? S is comes why, sir? And a particular tag one time you are using in a program, sir. No guarantee, sir. What are the tag name you mentioned here? The tag, how many times we use it in the program, sir? Any number of times we use it in the program. So then only it's returns again collection. You should be write your tag name, sir. Label. Check is label is the idea, sir? No. Only label is the name attribute, sir? No. But what is the label, sir? Name of the tag. Label is a name of the tag. So how many labels I have here, sir? 3 labels are available. 3 labels, 3 objects created. 3 labels, 3 objects created. Again, the 3 objects placed inside the one collection object, the collection is going to returns. So L is an object of collection directly. Direct collection, sir. So these methods we can use for getting off any HTML element object or any HTML tag object. Your first tag HTML tag to the last tag meta tag. Very first our batch started with HTML tags, sir. HTML subject. Last tag of the HTML I explained with meta. In this gap, we discuss a lot of tags. Any of this tag object we can get. But why these number of methods, sir? Agar situations very clear, see that, sir. First method helping to get the object by using the ID attribute. Second method helping to get the object by using the name attribute. Third method helping to get the object by using the tag name. I'm providing the multiple provisions or multiple options. Which is required for you, use that one. So all methods, three methods finally returns the object of your tag. All three methods finally returns the object of your element as well as the tag. But collecting way is different. Which one we have to use, sir? Based on our program need. You want to access only one tag object, sir. First one, single tag object required, sir. Use the ID option. I want to access the bunch of tags or group of tags, sir. Go for the name or tag name. I can save only 1 point, sir. Three methods returns the references of the corresponding tag objects, which is we have to use, sir, and the purely situational wise only. Sometimes this method required, sometimes this method required, sometimes this method required. Next one, some more methods I'm going to introducing, sir, here. This time, CSS supporting methods I'm introducing. And these all are HTML. ID attribute HTML, name attribute HTML, tag name is also HTML. Sir, I have class selector, sir. I have universal selector, sir. I have child selector, sir. I have pseudo selectors, sir. For those, can I create any objects, sir? Yes, sir. We can also access the objects. We can also access the object based on CSS selectors. Based on CSS selectors. But selectors, sir, one option, imagine. Now I have some selectors and imagine. Then write the program. One option. But without writing the selectors programs we can manage. Why imagines are risky process until write one or two selectors, create objects for the selectors. Second one, without creating, I did already. I practiced already. I referred the book also already. Like that, go to the next class. One option. Second option, really practicing, really referring. Imagination possible, but the imagination, I think explanation for me tougher. Then only really I'm creating style, at least one or two selectors. At least one or two selectors. Hash ID 1, color equals to red, dot C1, class selectors, color equals to blue. Two selectors practically we created. Now map that selectors to any of our HTML tags. So H2 ID equals to ID1. Next one, span class equals to C1, something apples. Next one, paragraph class equals to C1, mango. Next one, division class equals to C1, orange. So ID selector I map it to one tag, one element. Class selector I map it to three elements, three tags. But now I need objects of these tags. What we have here, sir? CSS selectors available. For how to get the object based on the selectors, sir? For that also we have the methods. What are the methods, sir? Query selector. Query selector. It returns the object based on the selector. It also returns the object only based on, sir, not ID attribute, not tag name, not something else. I'm returning the object based on the given selector. You have to write one of the CSS selectors. Which selector you mentioned, a selector corresponding object, I'll return it. When you are writing the selectors names, be careful, sir. A corresponding symbol compulsory. We know very well every selector they have one symbol. Every selector they have one symbol. A symbol must. By chance a symbol missing, sir, it returns the null object not created. So now the method is comes once again. Document dot query selector followed by hash ID1. Hash compulsory because it is a ID selector. But what is the meaning of this, sir? Which tag is mapped to hash ID1 selector? That tag object it returns. Which tag is mapped to ID selector or reversely? ID selector, which what is the name? ID1 kada. ID1 selector applied on so and so tag, that tag object returns. If I'm not applied on any tag, sir, null returns. Null returns, sir, the blank object. We know blank objects how to create it. Last 5 days, a couple of times we created. So this ID selector, how many tags they used? How many? No chance kada. One tag kada. Because ID selector. So ID selector generally they uses only one tag. That one tag object returns. Who is that one tag, sir? As per our program, H2. H2 object returns. H2 object returns. Constant OB1 equals to this one. So through selectors also we can access the HTML elements. Through HTML attributes also we can access the HTML elements. Selector provision, CSS provision available, HTML attributes provision also available. So constant OB1 equals to document.query selector of hash ID1. This ID1 selector map to the so and so tag, get the object of the tag. That's all. So check it once. What is the object surrender? Once again, heading element object only. Once again, heading element object only. Next, class selector. Document dot query selector all. Document dot query selector all. First method is single method, sir. This is a collection method. Last example, S is available. Kada? IS here it becomes as a all. Meaning, sir, get all the tag objects. Get all the tag objects. Which tag? But I'm writing some selector. The selector applied on how many tags? That number of tags objects get it. So suppose I'm writing here dot C1. But C1 selector applied on how many tags? Huh? 3 tags. 3 tags objects it returns in the form of collection. More than one object. More than one object in blindly collection is sir. Constant OB2. So right followed by hash OB2. This is list of whatever it may be, finally collection. So I have one HTML tag as well as the element. I have one HTML tag as well as the element. So right now I'm working in the JavaScript. But from here, I want to use or I want to access that HTML tag or element. From JavaScript, we are in the JavaScript right now, sir. We are in the JavaScript now. From here, I want to access this HTML tag or element, sir. So I explained total 5 options. These two and previous program 3. Total 5 options. And before that program, 5 options I explained. And we have some methods and we have some properties. We can use properties, but properties limited. Only 5 tags are supported. In remaining all tags, if you need it, compulsory you should go for the method. When you call that 5 properties or these 5 methods, this tag object created by the browser stored in the memory block, and where that object is created, that reference returns to your program. That is the concept, sir. In 3 programs, this is only happens. So why we have to create objects are unnecessary? That is only, sir. My concept name is document object model. In this DOM, if you want to perform any task, object compulsory. Without object, you should not perform any operations in the DOM. Data printing not possible, data accessing is not possible, data modification not possible, color changing also not possible. You want to do any operations within the DOM on HTML content, object must do. Document object model. It is a object model programming. Do every operation with the objects. That is the reason, sir. Before entering into the DOM, why we discussed objects, sir, and the reason. And the immediate topic, we'll remember easily object concept and then the object concept in starting of JavaScript also we can discuss. But while coming to this topic, what happens, sir? Gap, long gap. So, repeating the point, in DOM, you want to perform any type of activity. What we need? Object. If there is no object, nothing to do. Simple thing. Now, how to get that object, sir? You have 5 properties and you have 5 methods. Use any of these 10 items, situational sortable, you get the object. But object inside what we have, sir, we create a lot of objects, sir. I already shown in first example. Object inside your tag A to Z information is available. First example I open in console. H object I tested, body object I tested, collection objects also I test. చూపించాను కదా ఫస్ట్ ఎగ్జాంపుల్ ఆల్రెడీ నాట్ షోనా మరి ఇదేంది ఇటా చూస్తున్నారు నాట్ షోనా చూపించానమ్మా ఫస్ట్ ఎగ్జాంపుల్లో ఆ 5 objects, 5 every object I opened in the console and I shown internally what we have. A complete tag details are available in that object. Your tag related full biography available in that object. Your tag name, content of the tag, styles of the tag, settings of the tag, every tag related, every pin to pin information available in this object. This is first level, sir. Simple level, DOMO. Second level, మన actual cinema అన్నమాట. సినిమా చూపిస్తామా సినిమా చూపిస్తామా అనే సాంగ్ ఉన్నాడు అల్లు అర్జున్ మూవీ అనుకుంటా అంటే సినిమా ఇన్ ద సెన్స్ ద యాక్చువల్ కాన్సెప్ట్ ఇన్ సెకండ్ లెవెల్ అది మరి వాట్ ఈస్ ద ఫస్ట్ లెవెల్ సార్ దట్ ఈస్ ఐఎమ్ సేయింగ్ If I want to do anything, first object required another object manufacturing styles we completed. So now we have object gate pass is there. Take this object, enter into the second level. What is the second level, sir? Ante element operations. The second level is element operations. In this second level, what we are doing, sir? Yesterday, yellow color sentence, remember? Yesterday, DOM introduction, yellow color sentence. So, a yellow color sentence, now we are going to starting. What is that yellow color sentence? Individual. Dynamically accessing. Next, updating content. Next, structural changes. Next, notes not writing properly. మరి why breakలు gap why we can read fastly కదా. A total yellow color point I'm asking, not one single word. The whole point, read it, whole point. Total point. Huh? Sure. Read it once again. ఏమో బాయ్స్, మరి డైలీ వాట్ యు ఆర్ రైటింగ్ యాక్టింగ్ మరి నోట్స్ లో పాయింట్ నాట్ అవైలబుల్ ఇన్ యువర్ నోట్బుక్. అది అడ్వాంటేజ్ ఆఫ్ ది డోమ్ కదా, పాయింట్ దెన్ ఓన్లీ కదా హైలైటెడ్ విత్ ఎల్లో కలర్. మరి వై నాట్ కాపీడ్ ఇన్ టు బుక్? ఎక్కడ? దే ఆర్ నాట్ కాపీడ్, దిస్ ఆల్ ఆర్ నాట్ కాపీడ్. కాపీడా? నాట్ కాపీడ్, 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 నాట్ కాపీడ్. బ్లూ షర్ట్ నాట్ కాపీడ్. ఆ పిల్లర్ బ్యాక్ సైడ్ నాట్ కాపీడ్, 3 candidates నాట్ కాపీడ్. యాక్టింగ్ అనమాట డైలీ. షూర్. రీడ్ ద సెంటెన్స్ వన్స్. Continue the total sentence. పాము. Dome purpose without knowing. Dome working, what is used here? Dome purpose, no idea. Yesterday clearly I explained the point and highlighted with yellow color. Why we have to work with the dome? We'll go for next topic. ఇదిగో ఉండాలి కదా సెన్స్. Now that point we are going to starting, sir. Coming all examples on the dome based on that point only. In that point, what are the things I mentioned? If I want to do any of those, first object required. Blind, sir, if you want to eat, object required. If you want to sleep, object required. You want to wake up, object required. You want to drink, object required. You want to walk, object required. You want to talk, object required. You want to play, object required. You want to watch, object required. You want to go to opera, object required. That also, Campbell. పైకి పోతానన్నా ఆబ్జెక్ట్ రావాలి కంపల్సరీ. సింపుల్ థింగ్. యూ వాంట్ టు డూ ఎనీ యాక్టివిటీ ఇన్ యువర్ లైఫ్, ఆబ్జెక్ట్ కంపల్సరీ. Next, second point, that is that working with element objects. Objects ready, element objects ready. Take any of the element object and try to achieve those operations. But how to perform those all are, sir? Document object inside how we have the properties and methods. Element object inside also we have some properties and methods. A lot of available, sir. That also comes in your document. Element object properties. What is the use of this element object, sir? We know, sir, I already said the couple of times. This element object used to interact with your HTML tags are elements. A HTML tag we called as a tag and we also called as a element. By using these element object, we can communicate with your HTML tags. For what purpose, sir? For manipulations purpose. What are the manipulations, sir? Are they accessing of the data, changing of the content, changing of the styles, deletion, addition, etc., etc. DOM manipulations. It's called as the DOM manipulations. So element object helping to interact with your HTML tags to perform the DOM manipulations. So now we are ready to do the manipulations. But last three examples I just explained how to create the object and how many ways available object creation. 99% all I explained. Ready. Object ready the element object. This is first circle is ready. Take this circle, communicate with the tags and do these operations. This is the process. Because today onwards, what I'm saying, sir, DOM is interface or not? DOM is interface or not? Huh? But JavaScript to taking these objects as DOM objects supports and contacting with your HTML tags. JavaScript should not talk with HTML tags, sir. No, sir, because these are the two different subjects invented by two different persons also, and two different programming structures. A scripting language and this is tag-oriented language. This is Tim Berners-Lee invented this one. Who invented JavaScript? Bruce Lee కదా. Bruce Lee. బ్రాండన్ ఇచ్చిగాడు, రిన్గాడు. అదే బ్రాండన్ ఇచ్చే నేమ్. JavaScript is invented by Brandon H. So HTML tags developed by Tim Berners-Lee. JavaScript developed by the Brandon H. Two different persons, two different purposes also, first of all. So between these two, who is the bridges are Varadhi? DOM objects. This is the bridge. How to create these objects are last 1 hour onwards, that only I'm explained. But element object inside what we have, sir, lot of properties available, sir, lot of methods also available. Continuously I'm going to explaining those, and every program I'm trying to cover one item. List అయితే available in the notes. These list I'm going to explaining here. So the first the very first, how to access the data of the HTML tags, sir. HTML tag inside hi or hello, how are you, username or use something data available. The data I want to access in my JavaScript program, sir. Possible? Yes, possible, sir. For that we have some 3 properties available. One is inner text. Second one is inner HTML. Third one we know very well, value. Lot of times we use it in JavaScript, this one. Same are repeated here. No, no, no. This one directly we used already here. Previous cases. Inner text, inner HTML, value. All these three properties of the element object. The heading changing, sir. Working with element object properties. Working with element object property. The programming heading. What is the use of these three properties, sir? To perform manipulations on HTML tags data. Data manipulations. Oracle DML operations is the data manipulations, and here is the tag manipulations. Tag data we can access. Tag data we can update. Tag data we can delete it. Tag data we can append it also. Appending the data of tag is possible. Deleting the data of the tag is possible. And inserting the data into the tag is possible. Retrieving the data of the tag is also possible. You can perform all these by using these three attributes, properties, sorry. But why the three for the same purposes are? Coming to that only, inner text, inner HTML, we have to use for the paired tags only. Inner text and inner HTML, we have to use only for the paired tags. Unpaired tags, inner text, inner HTML not supported. But what about the input elements, sir? Value option we have to use for the input elements. Input elements data manipulations, you can take the support of value. Paired tags data manipulations, you can support the inner HTML and this one. But unpaired tags data, how can access it, sir? No chance. Reason, as unpaired tag data where it is available, amma. That is unpaired tag. Data where there is no data. Without data, how you can manipulate the data? Not possible, amma. That is the thing. But input elements, sir. Input elements data compulsory, sir. User there typing the data, text box, password, select box, check box, radio button, drop down button. These are our input elements. Paired means, sir, H1, 2, 3, 4, 5 paragraph division. Next anchor tag, table tags. These all are the paired tags. You want to perform data manipulations and paired, use inner text or inner HTML. You want to perform the data manipulations on input elements, use the value. If I want to perform data manipulations on unpaired tags, sir, no chance because unpaired tag doesn't contains any data. Without data, data manipulation not possible. Or why these two, sir? Paired tags are two available inner text, inner HTML, sir. Inner text supports only string data. Inner text supports only text data, nothing but a string, only string. Inner HTML supports string plus HTML activities also. Then only HTML. Along with your data, I can also support the HTML operators. I can also support the hexadecimal codes. I can also support the HTML tags also. But this one, sir, HTML special characters, hexadecimals, HTML tags are not supported. Only pure text string ante. That's all. Difference is that one. They can handle only text type of data. This can handle the text plus HTML content also. And H1 tag, paragraph, BR tag, NBSP, smiley symbols, color codes, strong tag, EM tags also we can use inside. But this I think not allowed to use those tags. So, two tags ready, sir. One parent tag, one input element. H1 is the parent tag, text box is the input element. H1 tag ID is the head one, text box ID is the TB. H1 tag data is hello, head tag data, text box data is 1000. Two tags ready. Two tags are ready. But now I want to perform manipulations. I want to perform manipulations on this tag. Similarly, I want to perform manipulations on this tag. Yes, you can do, but first get the object. First get the object compulsory. I put how to create object for this H1 tag, sir. So many options available. Choose any of the one option. My suggestion అయితే get element by ID. Why? Yeah? Because ID available కదా there. Plus how many objects you need? One tag, n tags object. One tag object, one object. One object scenario collection using correct? No కదా. I need multiple tag objects, sir. Appudu use the collection supporting methods. You need the number of objects అయితే better go for the collection supported methods. But you need only single object. Use the single object returning methods. Sir, attributes different to data different కదా sir. Attributes to data how both are same sir. Sir, ID ante attribute sir. Hello ante data sir. But you are saying both are same. Very bad. First I'm creating object of H1 tag sir by using the method get element by ID followed by what is the ID sir? Head 1 quotations compulsory. H1 tag object is ready. You can take OB1, OB2 sir. But when you use the OB1, OB2 you will get generally doubt. And while writing of the program, writing, suddenly OB2 and the uchi tag ani suddenly your brain is not going to reacting. Then only if you take the H1 sir. H1 tag object. Easy connectivity. But sir, both names matching sir. That is not a problem. H1 dot value. What I have to use to access the data? Inner text. It returns the data of your H1 tag, or it returns the data of any parent tag. Any parent tag inside already content available, the whole content is returns. Accessing the data of parent tags. Accessing the data of already designed web page in JavaScript. Already page designed. The data I need in my JavaScript. Use this concept. At the bottom we have the hello, see that's it. I'll just draw the HR. A line is just a separator ante. There is no special. A line below your tag. But a hello displaying in small size, a big size. That is normal text. Only text only it is supported. Text. HTML activities is not going to apply. Next. Can I modify the data, sir? Yes, manipulations and modification also available. Even deletion is also available. H1 dot inner text equals to hello. I'm going to replacing with the Shiva. Updating the data. Whose data? Already created web page data. already created, page created కదా already. ఇప్పుడు now DOM is entering, means JavaScript is entering. Existing data, JavaScript is going to modify. Hello designed by the HTML. Shiva designed by the JavaScript. Order of execution, which line is running first? 15th line running first. Next, which line is running, sir? 21st. So lastly executed line effect available on the web page. After completion of 15th line or 21st line is running. Last which line is executed, that line output is displaying on the screen. This is. Now put in comments, sir. Your data get backs. Can I append the data to the tagger, sir? Why not, sir? You can append it also. Append and you just write the plus equals. Already in H1 tag, some data is there. For that, Shiva is going to adding. Now it becomes as a hello Shiva. Modification, it is also modification on. I want to delete the data, sir. Sure, sir, you can delete the data. H1 dot inner text equals to quotations open and close. And am I assigning any data now? No, that is called as blank. Blank hai gadi. Blank. Where is H1? Huh? Where is H1? H1 is there, sir. A text box backside available H1. Your H1 no text box backside available. Not available. Available. Text box backside your H1 tag is available. But not visible, sir. Empty tag, sir. If available data you deleted. Now what is we have inside the tag? Empty tag. Empty tags, how it is visible? Then only text box backside available, and I'm saying. Tag not deleted, sir. Data deleted. Tag still is there in the program. How can say that, sir? You know, inspector? Inspect. Go to inspect. Expand this body. What is this one? Orange color box observed. That is your H1 tag. Empty tag. You got a code also observed. Tag opened, tag closed. Where is here hello? Actually, here hello is there, gada. What we have here? Hello. Here, nothing. Data deleted. But tag is available. Put this in comment. Refresh. क्या है? Hello. Remove this one. What is this one? The code changes you can observe in the inspect. And put HTML entered into your program. What it is doing, sir? It is making changes in your code. That is changes we can see clearly in the inspect option. Data retrieved, data modified, and data deleted. This generally is called as the manipulations. And all these things we performed on which tag, sir? H1 tag. H1 tag in the sense any parent tag. H1 tag is nothing but an any parent tag. But in H1 place, you can take any parent tag, sir. How many parent tags you have the knowledge and idea? Use any of those tags, no problem. Now the same activities I'm performing on the text box. I'm performing, but first what to do? Object creation. So constant TB equals to same method can I follow? Get element or any other method? How many objects you need? One object. Only. Go to this one only. Document dot get element by ID followed by what is your ID, sir? TB. The text box object is ready. TB matching, sir. No problem. There is no problem. If you have confusion, I think use the different names. Now TB dot value. You know very well, Gada, you line ID dot value. Lot of times used here this step in JavaScript, be particular line. When you are solving the programs in JavaScript, in always we use it this line. What it is doing, it returns the value of the text box. So that I'm just displaying on the page. So existing value of text box is 1000. The 1000 is going to display. And I want to delete the data, sir. Sure. TB dot value equals to quotations. TB dot value equals to quotations. Data deleted. Text box available. See that one. How, sir? Generally text box we have particular shape, whether shape visible to you. Empty text box. But empty H1 tag is not visible, sir. Empty division tag also not visible. Empty paragraph also not visible because a particular shape not available for those. Text box buttons clear shape available with the borders, then only it is visible to your eyes. Next, deletion over the put in comments once again. Testing completed, so placed in the comments. Next, I want to append the data to that box, sir. Yes, sir. Text box dot value plus equals to mangoes. Existing 1000 available, sir. For the 1000, it is going to adding this mangoes. This is. So data manipulations on input elements and data manipulations on parent tags. Data manipulations on parent tags and data manipulations on input elements. So this procedure you can follow for any input element and this procedure you can follow for any parent tags. But you point you got it or not, I don't know, sir. HTML designed already page with certain content. Already designed page content to now JavaScript is trying to manipulate with the support of the DOM. And the point main here. Then only why we are learning this topic will get the idea. Page already designed. After designing, lately JavaScript is entered. And no, this I don't want enter. But the existing removing and this one is going to placing. It actually we are doing in the static mode. Right now, what are the manipulations we did here? All these are the static mode. Actually, these we have to do in the dynamic mode. Then you will get the clear information about the DOM. But the basic level, so static mode. 2-3 examples, static I'll show that one. After that, remaining examples, dynamic mode I'll show. Dynamic, full clarity is concerned. Okay, remaining we'll see on tomorrow's session. Thank you all. Yes, we have tomorrow's